So this is day 50. No, this is day 60. It's a 2 month mark this bit of starting my web agency. So, March 13th, 2024. It is 12:18 a.m. Not the best sign to start off. However, now I'll start off with the bad news. Yeah, I did nothing yesterday. It was a fucking downward spiral. Sort of got, man. Like, I didn't even work out yesterday, which is crazy because I didn't have anything else. I had the whole day free and I didn't even work out. I had a call regarding the website. That was it. Fucking nothing. I was supposed to get most of the material that I need to continue on working on that stuff today, some point today. But that's not the only thing I need to do here. So fucking excuses are out the window. Not to mention, if I didn't even work out, like, fuck me. And so, yeah, so nothing yesterday. I got up late today. So it seems like it's been a pretty bad time since the last update. However, I've been thinking about a lot of things, and I'm starting to connect a lot of mechanisms for productivity. Mechanisms. I know that sounds weird. So first of all, I'm already better off to start today than I was yesterday. I've already done my, I'm gonna call it minimalistic morning routine. So it's just the bare minimum that you need to start off the day with, right? Sunlight exposure, a bit of gratitude journaling, 1 rep of exercise, right? Which is something I didn't do yesterday. It's starting to realize that should be the first thing that I do every morning, aside from taking a piss, obviously. Uh, but yeah, I was thinking, like, because that is the thing that will keep a streak going. Like, if I don't do the minimum, fuck me. Where's the? How am I gonna get any momentum? So that is one thing. Another thing is, as you can see, my Google Calendar. This right here, this is yesterday. This is today. This is Monday. Obviously, you can tell it's fucking productive as hell. But yes, I have to do this. I don't know why. I'm always so on and off between using Google Calendar. Like, fucking nothing yet that week. I had 1-2 days I use here. Another like 2 days. Like 1 day this week. Right. When I was more on point, I had more days that I actually use calendar. But never have I been at a point where I'm actually consistently setting up what I have to do every single day. And I got most of this shit done this day. Fuck me. I was like close to getting one of my ideal days, which is fucking crazy because, as you can see, man, nothing yesterday. So I'm like, okay, these are a couple things I have to start putting more in place. Obviously, the minimum requirements, which is what I said, which actually dates back to this right here. So yeah, I have this next to my bed, so before I go to sleep, I can read this, which is based on a First Man's. I'll read what it says. Keep a compound effect in mind. Start every day well with something. With something. Like, you have to start off the day with something. If it's 1 rep, if it's 1 breath of meditation, if you can do more, obviously it's good. But there's gotta be something in play, right? You have to kick the ball somehow. Or cold shower. Cold showers are great. That's the one thing I did yesterday, and I literally fucked off for the rest of the day, man. It's crazy. So yeah, start every day off with something. Never go to bed without having progressed in some way. That's what I was missing, right? Kick, scream, shout, do whatever it takes to keep the ball rolling. Alright, so it's not a direct quote, obviously, but it's based on this concept that I remember from First Man, and also this general compound effect, right? Um, so I have to keep that in place, and I think first of all, I kind of forgot about the first thing for a long period of time, which is start off the day with something. Fuck me, I thought I heard someone. So I have to implement that significantly more now. And yes, I start doing this. Now the thing is, uh, relating to progressive overload, obviously, there's gonna be, like, yesterday was fucking horrible, right? But yesterday I could have easily done the minimum requirements, right? And who knows how that would have affected, um, how that would have affected the rest of the day. But more importantly, how would it affect other days? The last 3 weeks, right? Obviously, I was, as you can tell by the updates, it was a fucking clusterfuck. It really was a downward spiral where I just broke the streak. Started like streaks of doing nothing, like multiple days. It was horrible, right? Obviously, but there wasn't. I don't think there was any days where I did the minimum requirements of every day, like self improvement. What I call the, like, minimalist morning routine, right? Which is the minimum, like the bare minimum requirements, which are like, it's like 3 breaths, like, in terms of meditation. It's not 10 seconds. No, it's take 3 breaths of air, consciously, like presently. Take 3 breaths. Do 1 rep of an exercise. 10 seconds of sunlight exposure, and one gratitude thing. Either write it down or say it out loud. Right? Nothing. So if I had just changed nothing the last 3 weeks and only did that, it takes literally 60 seconds to do all of those 4 things, right? Every single morning. 60 fucking seconds. Do you honestly think the result would have been the same? It's clearly not the case, right? It would have, I would have had this semblance of keeping a streak going, even if it was this tiny, insignificant thing, which isn't insignificant because of the effect it causes, right? It's not about actually getting something out of doing 1 rep. It's the compound effect of doing that every single day and being in the mindset of having this daily routine that you do every single day, right? So I might have my rot, my rot, call it rot. What the fuck is the word? My plateau, not plateau. Fucking rock bottom moments, right? The 3 weeks of bullshit might have lasted 3 days, right? I might have actually started getting things. It might have not been ideal, but it would have been significantly better. So I have to implement that. And the last thing that also is in line with this is hold on. Yeah, so the monk mode thing. I really struggle with this thing, and because mainly, hold on, I'm gonna show you here. Okay, so you can see what it says, right? So there's these 3 things that are in place by default, right? Which is 30 minutes exercise, 10-minute meditation, no alcohol or weed, right? This is the default that monk mode comes in. And what I've done is have the morning routine, which is the minimalist morning routine, and daily goals. That's the issue. So I'm gonna show you right here. Right? These were Monday and Tuesday's daily objectives, right? Monday was, I was a fucking machine during Monday, so I got all 3 of them done. Yesterday, absolutely nothing. Well, fucking, yeah, Uh, this right here, yesterday's 4.5 hours of work, right? This is website design. Only this section, right? Write 3 emails. This sounds kind of boring, but it's related to copywriting, so I have to think it through significantly more and go through ChatGPT to analyze, like, target demographics and stuff, right? So that 3 emails anywhere between 30 minutes and an hour, right? 3 modules of Bench Profit. It's like an hour of content, and more if I have to progress. More if I have to do any particular, I guess you call them exercises, just putting things into action. Sort of concept, right? It's that kind of course. So, this thing, right? The whole streak breaks if you don't do one of these specifically for one day. I could not do my morning routine. Sorry. During my 20th day, right? This is a 21-day thing. I cannot do my 60-second morning routine, get everything else done that day. Get everything done every other single day during these 3 weeks. And it would be a failure, it would reset the thing. So, this is fucking with me, right? It's not the ideal setup because even the streak thing, right? It just sets you up for failure. Because if you fail, I said, look, it's a 60-second morning routine, right? If you fail that and have everything else throughout the day, which takes multiple hours to get done, right? Why would you feel bad for that? You have everything else going. You still have the streak going. This does not help with the compound effect at all, right? It's the same thing with people who talk about nofap all the time, right? Streaks are fucking retarded because people have a with people who do nofap and they fail the streak, right? Then they just go off to do it every fucking day. Like, I'm sure if you're watching this, you probably understand it happens all the time, regardless of what habit, what addiction you're trying to break. If you, for one day, stop eating junk food, this is not the case for me because I don't struggle with bad food. I struggle with eating enough, as you can probably tell by my skinny ass frame. Yeah, but people struggle with junk food, right? They'll go on a binge, like, instead of failing at eating one candy because they feel the fucking streak's gone, like, it's all downhill from here, like, I gotta start tomorrow anyways. That shit is gonna fuck you up, and it's gonna keep you from keeping an actual streak for the compound effect, which is just keeping the ball rolling, right? Which is it's not because it's not a streak in the way that like a fucking Duolingo streak is, right? It's about keeping the momentum, and this kills all momentum, right? Which isn't to hate the Imangati monk ball, right? It's just the way they designed it, right? If you're a high level, if you're in a higher level, this is fucking nothing, right? You don't have to worry about this shit. Um, but this is definitely not helping my case. So, in particular, I was thinking of maybe not even keeping track here and just keeping track somewhere else. But I guess it's also good in a way. I was thinking replacing daily goals here with just something like move the ball somehow in a work related area, right? That way I can because the other four are not really hard, let's be honest here, right? 20 minutes of meditation, no alcohol, weed, 60-second morning routine, and 30 minutes of exercise. It's fucking easy to do it every single day comparatively to getting the work required for making money, because that's all four of these combined, it's under an hour, right? It's not hard comparatively speaking, right? And for the point that I'm at, it's not hard. It might not be easy, but it's not really that hard. Let's be honest here. I can do it. But this right here, right? I can work the whole day and I might not achieve my daily goals, right? If I'm off that day, right? If I'm not really concentrated, if I had stuff to do that interrupted, like, that means the whole streak is gone, and I'm gonna feel like a piece of shit, even if I try, even if I put my all within that day, which is it messes it up, right? It's gonna mess up my mental state. So, I actually think that's a great idea. Yeah. Well, I'll try this, right? Instead of just trying to get rid of the monk mode protocol, I'll try the same thing without daily goals, but try to keep it as a thought in the back of my mind. Like, it's not rely on this as my motivation, because as I said, you have to keep the ball rolling to get the compound effect, right? Yeah. I rambled on a lot of here. So my goals for today, it's 12. I think I'm gonna have the similar goal to the first day. It's a bit less than yesterday. Bro, I struggled to get like the things done on Monday, and I thought I could do more on Tuesday, which is crazy. Yes, so today's 13th. I'm gonna say I need to get 2 emails done and 2 modules of Pen to Profit, which seems reasonable. Now, when it comes to the website, I need to get an update on. I check WhatsApp right now. Yeah, so the call I had yesterday was regarding that. So a couple of information, a good chunk of information that need to keep on progressing on the website is regarding that, which I should get today. So depending on that, I have to keep the ball rolling somehow. Which is what I said, right? So I'll either progress on the other website I was doing previously, or I might, like, I don't know, change up my website, because I have to change that as well, considering the shift that I'm going to do regarding target demographic, obviously. But I think that's about it, right? Yeah. I'll write these down after, and hit a meditation before I get off to work. But that's about it. So yeah.